Jesus was not a liar. He was not a hate preacher. On the day of judgment, he will tell the liars to get away from him.
I never knew you. I will tell you, I never knew you.
No, listen, I have a question.
Yes,
I have a
yeah,
question. Wait,
question.
I have a question from people like Patrick,
yeah.
a very reasonable man, as I know him.
Yes.
Lizzie, I'm willing to accept that she's reasonable as well. Okay, and because I know these people have human instincts. I'm asking you a question.
Simple question.
Do you not see how you are misrepresenting Islam or faith? Deliberately, you have been told that it is haram in Islam. The Prophet said it's haram. It is cursed. Scholars are saying it is haram. You will go in the house of Islam. You will pick some example, extremists, some lost cases, some misguided people. You will say this is Islam. Ignore the 99% and pick it. Okay. What is this? You know what the Sunnah is? The Sunnah is what the Prophet said. So when the Prophet said it is cursed, it is cursed, why do you still insist it is Islam?
Okay, can I answer?
The debate is over, but you can answer.
Yeah. You did ask a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Why are you misrepresenting Islam? That's the question.
Because they hate Islam.
Yeah. No, he asked the question.
I am not misrepresenting Islam. I'm going straight back to your holy books, to the Quran. I'm reading out the Hadith. Okay, I'm reading them as they are. I'm reading.
So when the Prophet cursed it, what do you understand?
I read the Quran, and I'm asking a question.
No, you're not asking a question. You have made statements on your Facebook page. You have made statements on your YouTube account. You're making videos and you're telling people this is Islam, but it's not Islam.
About the subject.
Adnan,
I see Jay Smith on YouTube saying I will not see my lifetime.
Islam disappeared. Yeah, destroyed.
Jay Smith wants Islam destroyed. You want Islam destroyed. You want. So even if it's true, even if it's true, this is the love of the gospel.
He says, I will love Islam to be destroyed.
The loving gospel of Jesus Christ.
Saved. You see how
he wants Islam destroyed. No, wait. I will let him finish. Imagine I said that.
Yes.
Imagine I said that. I would be on news.
You mean the news?
I would be on the news.
But you didn't say it.
Carry on.
You've been in prison for us.
Yes, you are, Mr.
I
President.
go to the Quran, I go to the Hadith, I read it as it is, and I ask my Muslim friends, please can they explain it to me? Okay? This is what the verse seems to say. I'm just reading it, and it seems, sometimes I bring up the verses that are very difficult, and I ask my Muslim friends, how would you exegete these verses? Okay? And if there is a useful version, if there is a reasonable way of explaining, then I would like to
Today, what did you learn today?
I would like to hear it.
Okay,
and
did you
I would
learn?
like to know if it's convincing. Okay?
Did you
That's
learn
not
today?
misrepresenting Islam.
Okay.
This is just being truthful, perhaps.
Okay. What did you learn today? What did you learn after this discussion today? What did you learn?
I will tell you that I'm not convinced by your argument.
Even though
You had the last say, so it's my turn to talk.
Okay, wait. I'm asking a question. So we're specific. So we are hitting the nail on the head. Even though there is no. Wait. I'm asking a question. So we're specific. So we are hitting the nail on the head. Even though there is no evidence whatsoever for halala marriage in Islam, number one, no evidence. No evidence. Okay.
I've shown you.
Show me halala marriage anywhere in Islam.
I've shown you the Quran. I've shown you, given you 3 hadith. I've given you 2.
It is not. It's normal.
Okay.
It is normal marriage. Do you know what that means?
Can I just say it's your turn now to show me your evidence? If I've got this
My
wrong,
evidence
please
is
let me
what you're
finish.
calling halala was categorically in words. The Prophet used the same word. Muhallil, la'an Allah. Prophet said it is the curse of God be upon the one who does this. Halala. Come on. Come on,
so
Christians, come on.
Let's do it from the numbers game, okay? I gave you 3 hadith, 1 Quranic verse, 2 schools of
It doesn't mean that. The word halala is not there.
Hadith. 1 hadith versus 6.
Listen.
Maybe you can bring me something else. Something from the Maliki, something from Nahambali, another hadith, something else. That means that I've got it completely wrong. But you actually
Lizzie, wait.
You need to
Are you deliberately ignoring what I'm saying?
That halala marriage is not Islamic.
Okay,
and you have not done that. All you've done is
Lizzie.
and sent it over and over again.
Listen, are you truthful? You wanted to find the truth. Are you truthful in that? Sincerely.
You tell me something that I've said.
Listen.
I've said that's not
Do you know
true.
what are the conditions of marriage in Islam?
The conditions of marriage in
Suppose
Islam.
a woman divorced 3 times and she wanted to marry again. What is the condition of marrying again?
Do you know
what is it?
Well, according to Surah 2, ayah 230, okay, if she's been divorced and wants to be reconciled to her husband, she needs to consummate that marriage.
That's not the answer to this question.
This is not the answer. I'm asking you, do you know what are the conditions? If a woman wanted to divorce another man, what is the condition there?
No, maybe you can explain to me.
Okay, one of the main condition, it shouldn't be temporary. First of all, they shouldn't intend to divorce. They should intend to establish another family. That's what they have. Now, if it didn't work out, their life, and she found this man, the other man, is bad, is worse than the first one, then after she's divorced from the new one, she's entitled to go back to the first if she wish. If she doesn't wish, she's entitled to marry any other man, which means the condition of marriage applies everywhere. Doesn't mean she's entitled to go to marry someone temporarily and he is thinking, I'm going to divorce her the next day. He's not allowed to do that in Islam. This called mut'ah in Islam, in Sunnah.
Wait, halala is when there's an intention to divorce a woman. Wait. When there's an intention to divorce a woman, before you get married to her, there's an intention that this woman will be divorced so that she can go back to her first husband. This is what halala is. Okay, wait. Now, in Islam, this is absolutely.
You said you wanted to know. You said you wanted to learn. So I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you. Listen, I'm teaching. I'm saying to you.
You don't even know.
Tankih in Islam, when Allah said in the Quran, the Arabic word, حتى تنكح زوجا غيره, which means until she marry another man. Yeah.
Right, sir, can I just give you my
The meaning marry another man, the condition of marriage, it shouldn't be temporary. Do you understand?
So did you learn?
Did you learn this?
Right. So
Are you open to that truth? Yes. Okay. Just want to know if you're open to that truth.
Okay, say it.
Debate.
Okay.
Of course, I will listen. But I
Sure,
need to be
okay.
allowed to
Go ahead,
Fine.
please.
So I appreciate that what you're saying is that temporary marriage is not allowed. However, can you show me from your sources, can you show me from the Hadith or the Tafsirs or the Quran, okay, where this temporary aspect is prohibited, it's absolutely banned?
The very Hadith.
Okay? I'm talking to him now, I'm asking if he can show that to me.
Okay.
All right? Because also, I mean, a lot of the debate about this, I've been reading up about the debate about halal, is about intentionality. The idea that, you know, it's what it's haram if you somehow go into the marriage with the intention of getting divorced again.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, yeah,
Now,
that's
I've heard that argument, but what I'm not seeing in the Hadith or the Quran or the Tafsirs is really any unpacking of this intentionality. It seems like what the Quran is saying and what the Hadith is saying is it's a question that really is the heart, is lawfulness, not intentionality. Do you see what I mean?
There are many hadith. Yeah.
Either way, the issue is more the issue of lawfulness, because that's what the Quran says.
He will give you the
And
report.
The intentionality is a secondary.
Just a minute. Now here, no, the secondary is the main issue, because in Islam there is 2 conditions for any act of worship in Islam. First of all, it has to be the intention, and as well it has to
Did
be
you say act of marriage? Did you say
anything in Islam. It has to be under 2 main conditions. Anything in Islam.
Intention.
The intention is the first one. You have to have. That's the first thing.
Do you
And
have,
then
where are your sources? So when you say
The first Hadith of Bukhari.
the first hadith of Bukhari, if you read it, yeah, all actions to the intention. So it has to be
All
intention.
actions are based upon intentions. That's number 1 Hadith.
The second hadith, من جاء بغير ما عليه أمرنا فهو رد. Whatever who brings something which is our way, our methodology is not from us, then it is rejected. Yeah, which means this is the second condition. So it has to be, first of all, the intention. The second thing has to be following the guidance of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So those are the 2 main conditions in Islam: marriage, divorce, and all these things. Now, if I intend to marry someone, if I have intention to divorce, this marriage is already negated. It's already not valid. Why? Because it's not allowed to do that. You understand? So that's the first thing. The second point, when we say where is the temporary marriage, there are many hadith that the Prophet, peace be upon him, he condemned the temporary marriage. Not only that.
Can you quote those?
Yeah, for example, we have the narration of Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu. He said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he prohibited that.
Can you give
Bukhari, you could find it.
Muta marriage.
The Muta marriage condemned by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Haram.
So he said it's haram. So it's clear cut is haram.
Okay, can you give me the number?
I'll show it to you right now.
Get it there. So anyway, we have many hadith that says that the temporary marriage is not allowed. Now, Now, when Allah says in the Quran, حتى تنكح زوجا غيره.
Okay, we're in danger. Sorry, aren't we?
If we show it to you, no, but if we show it to you that temporary marriage is haram in Islam, will that change your mind? Will that change your mind?
That's cool.
We're going to get to some conclusion.
Because listen,
we really want to get to the bottom of it.
Guys, go to
Okay.
Yeah,
Please let me talk.
1 second.
Okay, say.
We've got 2 against 1 at the moment. We should be 1 against 1 really.
You are involved. Come here. We're okay.
Yeah, you can come in as well if you want.
Come in. Be 2 to 2.
I think, are we not confusing 2 different things? One is
No.
temporary marriage, and one is halal marriage, okay? Where a woman wants to be
Can you say?
reconciled
Can I say? What is? Okay. Can you define? Can you define what's halal marriage?
I'll define the difference between the two. Okay, so halal marriage, according to the Quran, is Surah 2, Ayah 230, where a woman who wants to be reconciled to her first husband has to marry another man, consummate it, and go back. And
So,
wait a minute.
okay.
This is just clarifying.
Is it lawful marriage or not lawful marriage?
And mutter marriage, yeah, is this right? Temporary marriage is really all that it is. You get married just for a period of time, and then you get divorced. And actually, it's nothing. The reconciliation element is not.
So the
nothing to do
question.
with that.
So the question is.
Are we talking about 2 different things?
No, we're talking about one thing. One thing. The
halal marriage. Ask her to define.
What's the halal marriage? What is it? Is it for a period of time or is it for not a period of time? When we say halal, someone wanted to marry halal. When I say halal, someone wanted to marry halal. Does he need to marry for a temporary time?
No, because the intention is halal. Wait.
The intention is halal. What is halal? What is it?
Lizzie, are you listening? Wait. Let her come back up. When you call it halala marriage, it is very obvious you're referring to something that is already known as halala marriage before it is conducted. Agreed? Yes?
Okay, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
No, you call it. You're calling it halala marriage. You started it.
Doesn't Islam call it?
No, it doesn't. Islam doesn't call it that. No. There's no such thing as halala
I'm
marriage.
referring to the practice that your Quran talks about in Surah 2, Ayah 230.
And what is that practice?
Yeah, okay, say.
Explain.
Say. Okay, read it.
And if he has divorced her
Yeah.
the 3rd time, then she is not lawful unto him thereafter until she has married another husband.
Marriage.
Okay?
Is it lawful
My
marriage?
question
Is it lawful
always,
marriage?
You know what marriage is?
why
Do you know what
doesn't
marriage is?
Allah simply allow
Do you know what
them to
marriage is?
reconcile?
I will tell you something. But no, just a
Wait,
minute.
wait.
I'm answering her.
We're
I'm
talking to
answering
her.
her.
We're
I'm
talking to
answering
her.
her.
Sorry.
I know you are talking
I'm
to
answering her.
Yeah.
Can
Listen,
you once
a very
in
simple
some
thing.
time-
In a very simple thing.
No, we've already had
And other simple
finish.
thing.
This is discussion.
Listen, Lizzie.
No, marriage.
When we
marriage,
say
marriage.
until she marry another man,
the
which
definition of
means
marriage?
the definition of marriage. First of all, the 2 sides has to agree. There should be as well 2 witnesses. There should be people that have to be announced.
And no
So that
intention of
So there is no any intention that they're gonna marry for a temporary. So that's how it is.
Okay,
You understand?
let's say,
Did you get this?
Okay, let me say for the
Did you
sake-
get this?
Okay, please let me talk.
Did you get it? Yes or no? Because
Full times. I'm going to answer your question.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So you got it.
So I appreciate that what you're saying is that what is haram is that it cannot be like a thing of convenience. It cannot be done temporarily, simply in order to get to be reconciled.
No.
Okay, that's
No.
what you're saying. Is that right?
No, if that element is there, that what we're saying is if there is an element,
It's wrong. That's not what you're saying.
Wait, let me explain. If there is an element of abnormality, because a marriage contract is well known in Islam, it is a marriage contract. That's what it's called, and it has conditions. Okay, any abnormality involved will render the contract null and void. Do you understand that?
Right. So let's say that let's say I accept your argument for the sake of argument. Okay, that any kind of temporary convenience element is wrong and haram and forbidden. Okay. Anyway, isn't it just plain wrong to put on a woman the condition that she has to go and remarry somebody else in order to be? Why does the Quran add this for the reconciliation?
Let me answer.
Why does it?
Let me tell you.
Why doesn't the Quran? Can I finish?
Yeah.
Why doesn't the Quran say if you get a divorce, you can go and marry again? Full stop. Why doesn't it say that?
I will tell you
Why
so.
does it say
I will tell you how.
that in order for your
Because
first
in the same
marriage
verse,
to be
look,
reconciled,
okay.
you have to do this thing? Why doesn't Allah simply say?
Now let me respond.
Go to
Listen.
marriage
I understand your question.
and be reconciled.
I got your question. I understand. You didn't need to repeat.
Undermine that physical
You are
bond
repeating.
between a man
You're
and
doing
a woman.
circles.
Yes, no problem. Let her
Undermine
finish.
the morality
Let her go
and
on.
sanctity of marriage.
Okay.
Why does Allah
Okay.
do that? Why does
Listen,
He not
let her carry on.
simply
Yeah, okay.
be
I'll go on and
reconciled?
You want to say more?
Okay.
You want to say more? Okay.
All right. Listen
No, you can
to this. Listen, Lisa, I'm talking to you. Lisa, I'm talking to you. Listen. There is a whole chapter in Quran about divorce. A whole chapter about the divorce. And God said in the Quran, the divorce, first of all, before the people get to the divorce, there are things that should be done. Yeah?
Procedures.
Procedures. It's not something which is like, someone who'll divorce. First of all, first of all, that the people before it happens, then they have to try
Arbitration.
to arbitration. First of all, they have to discuss between themselves. Then after that, if they didn't work,
3 months.
Then not 3 months. Then they bring someone from her relatives, someone who is, for example, her father, or someone who's wise from her family. And as well, he will bring someone who those are not biased. Then they're gonna come and discuss to keep the marriage together. Yeah. If it didn't work, to negotiate those ones, you said seeking advice. That's what you said in the beginning. Seeking advice. In Islam, listen to this. Listen to this.
Why does it have to say this too?
Listen, I didn't interrupt you. Listen. The other thing, what happened now? If these two people they will discuss and they will see there is no way to go on, and the problems happens, then they are entitled to divorce. First of all. First divorce, then they will stay for 3 months. Up to the 3 months, the divorce is there. Yeah. Now, if the divorce not happen, they aren't. Then if he return her back, for example, both of them they agreed to go together. Yeah. So the divorce is not something that's again you divorce and then the next day she comes back, and then until infinity times of divorce. They have to be limit. So the people they don't play games with the divorce because it breaks the heart of the people. If a woman is divorced, for example, you know what happens to the woman when she divorced. You know what happens to the man when he's divorced. So it's not something small. So they have another chance. Let me finish. They have another chance.
Be patient because
then the next chance. Then they have another chance. They get together. The problems happen. Listen. The problem happens. Then they have to bring back again 2 people again. Then the same problem. Divorce another time. The third time, there is no way. Which means they have enough opportunity of divorces.
Yes.
That's how it's a procedure.
No,
you understand?
1 second. I want to make a point. You said
I'm not answering my question.
No, I am.
No, you're coming in every time interrupting me.
His
You've
point.
not answered my question.
Lizzie, I am answering your question right now. I'm answering your question.
Why doesn't Allah simply let them be reconciled?
Very good question.
Why not?
Can I respond to it? Can I respond to it? Can I respond to it? Why cannot God just simply let you go? Why does he have to kill someone on the cross? Why does he simply not let you go? Why can he not simply let you go? Why is God so cruel that he has to kill his own son on the cross? Can you answer that question? Once you answer that question, then I will answer your question. Why God has to do things like that? Okay, answer my question. So this is why the debate is over. You know, in the 19th century, similarly, a Christian scholar was having a debate with a Muslim scholar.
I wish you are honest.
Why couldn't God? Why couldn't God save the Prophet's grandson? The Muslim scholar rhetorically responded, God was crying. So the Christian scholar asked, why was God crying? God was crying, he responded, because I couldn't save my own son. How could I save your grandson? Right? So same answer comes back to you.
You know what?
So why can God not simply forgive your sins?
Because you said you wanted to ask a question, yeah? And after that, you said you wanted to know that you said why they didn't have a reconciling.
Muslims in Norway are now establishing a masjid and Dawah center to enhance the Norwegian Dawah. If you donate to this cause, you will inshallah reap the rewards of thousands of Muslims coming back to Islam, and many of those will become du'at and invite to Islam. So click the link and donate now and share the video for extra reward.